In top-load automatic washing machine, there are two stages. One is washing, in which central shaft or pulsator moves, and the second stage is spinning. While spinning, the outer drum moves and dries the clothes. The movement should be like this, as you can see here. But spinning stage sometimes creates problem, as we see here. Now it's not moving properly, as only pulsator is moving, while the drum is not moving properly and the clothes are falling here and there. Now there can be multiple reasons for this, which I will explain in this video. Mechanic wrongly diagnoses it as faulty PCB. There are two PCB, as you see, and issue will persist even if you change both. You'll face the same issue again, waste of money. What is real reason? Reason number one, faulty bearings. As you can see, there are two types of bearings here in this assembly. Over here in this gearbox, there is one top bearing over here. It become rusty due to water, causes problems and makes a lot of noise. Moreover, there is second bearing as well inside that can also get damaged. The motor has to struggle a lot due to friction. If faulty bearing is main cause of tub not spinning problem, then it cannot be repaired because bearings are soldered inside. But the second cause could be, that is the spring on the outer shaft, that can be replaced. We can also put some oil in the bearings, but this is not a permanent solution. If clutch spring is bad, as you can see, that is second reason in which this clutch spring is broken. As you can see here, a broken clutch spring. When it breaks, it cannot properly grip the outer shaft. As we see, there are two shafts, inner and outer. Then outer shaft on which the tub is rotating don't get proper grip, and we face the tub not spinning problem in such scenario. Now we need change the clutch spring only to solve this problem. This is a lever that unblock the gear. This the inner shaft on which pulsator rotates, while the other is outer shaft on which the tub rotates. Now in these photos, you can see how both of these shafts are connected from both sides of gearbox. Let's explain shafts movement with a demo now. As told earlier, that outer shaft has tub while inner shaft has pulsator. This is gear shift lever, that selects between tub or pulsator. We'll see now there are pulley that moved by the motor. If we move the pulley now, only the inner shaft, pulsator, moves. While if gear lever is pulled as I am doing now, and now I move pulley, as you can see, both pulsator and tub shafts are rotating with a gear lever pulled, while if I release the lever, then tub or outer shaft is not rotating anymore. Rather, inner or pulsator shaft is rotating only. Let's repeat this now again. If pull the lever, the gear is released and both shafts start rotating again. If you are not getting it now, don't worry. The next slides may better explain these movements. This happens because clutch spring grips both inner and outer shafts when the lever is pulled. So both shafts moves with pulley. Spring plays an important role here because it connects the two shafts. When it is loosened, outer shaft does not rotate, while when it is tightened, outer shaft, i.e. the tub, starts rotating. As I have removed the spring, pulley and shaft to describe their interconnection. Watch this video to understand it better. See, without gear lever being pulled, only the pulsator is rotating and the tub is stationary. But when I pull the lever, the gear is released. Now when I turn the pulley, both tub and pulsator shafts will rotate. Now as you can see, I am rotating both of them simultaneously. We are getting both movements this way, as you can see. Now to open it, remove this 12mm nut first, that could be jammed and you may need apply some WD-40 and with hammering. Remove the gear, pulley and this spring. Then this shaft from inside it. Similarly put all of them back in same order. I.e. put the shaft first, and then the spring first. Unwind or loose the spring to widen and create space. As you can see, I am trying to do the same. And mount its both of the shafts. This work is not that difficult, you can do it a little trick. Or apply some oil if face difficulty. After that, put this gear on the top next. There is a hole in this gear for the spring to fit in, as you can see. Put this gear while aligning this hole with spring, so that spring fit into the gear hole. This might give you a little struggle. Then adjust the gear with the lever as I am doing. Next put this pulley on its top. Then tighten it with 12mm nut as I am doing now. The drain motor has very important function. You can see the location of the motor, gearbox and drain motor below here. The drain motor is besides with gearbox and basically controls the lever. Drain motor, not only it pulls the gear lever but also the drain valve for water. So it performs two jobs simultaneously. I.e. drains the water plus gear shifting. Now you can see how drain motor is pulling the lever and drain valve. In the spinning stage it both draining the water and shifting the gear. Now check it out how it release it back to its place. Now come to the solution. There is a trick to solve this, that when you are in the spinning stage, remove the lid and move the tub clockwise with hand, because hand rotation give grip to spring on the outer shaft. And once motion started, it will keep rotating the tub. And if you don't want to spend money now. But here also there is a problem, that when you open top lid, tub stops rotating. Because this switch, sensor, is controlled by lid door and tub stops rotates as a safety feature. Plus there is also a shock sensor as well at the backside when the rotating tub collides with this sensor, shaking. Even then the tub stops rotating. Hope you clearly see the shock sensor now. This mostly happens if gearbox is faulty, and the motor struggles to move, i.e. back and forth, and hits the shock sensor at the back. Now if we are not repairing the gearbox, we need to bypass these sensors. Here we 2 screws and a rubber O-ring. Then remove this plastic cover from above. This will expose sensor is installed at the back that is to be bypassed. Both of these switches are connect to it. Simply short circuit these 2 green colored wires with a piece of wire as I did. Now both switches bypassed. Now either lid door open or tub shakes, motor keep running. And won't stop. But obviously it a temporary fix and not recommended, as you may need to be vigilant with this, and could possibly cause more harm. If bearings were the cause, not clutch spring, the recommended solution will be to buy the clutch spring from AliExpress or DRAZ or from any hardware store, and replace it as expected.